Good morning from the car, or actually from home affairs, to be honest. We were here last week, come collect, when we went to Barrydale. But of course, the system was offline. And we came back today to come and get our stuff. Because we went to Grabo to go and apply for I needed a new ID with my new surname. Because it was starting to give me issues with just applying for stuff and things like that. So I decided after 5 years of our marriage to finally come and get my new ID. And then at the same time I just got a passport, or both Court and I got a passport. So one step closer to whenever we decide to go overseas. But we saw some amazing subscribers. It's so weird that people know us because I just make videos and I don't think people watch it. I don't know, but I think the husband's name was Mark. I didn't ask for the wife's name, but they were sitting there with the children. They're doing applications, so we just came to collect. But if it was you, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And it's odd. It's odd to find subscribers.
It's odd, and also it's weird because, like you said, you don't expect anyone to really watch, and we just appreciate that we can walk in even a home affairs or wherever and people recognize us by, oh, you guys travel and do this and whatever. So
but it was nice to meet you.
It was good meeting you.
I am going to the solo in the waterfront because again my colleagues and I, we are going to go and work there. The silo at the waterfront. We're gonna go and work there for the day, gossip and eat, but obviously to work. So we are on our way there, and I will show you this place because it's the first time I've ever been to the silo.
No, but that's what I said.
I'm so dull. Good morning. It is Friday today and it is 25 to 9. I made me some breakfast, which is waffles and strawberries. I keep coming back to this combo because last week I was on rye bread with anything. I sometimes just put peanut butter on it, or ham, or apple, and I got my coffee. But yeah, yesterday was so much fun. I came home quite late yesterday and thinking I was gonna make food, but I didn't, so we went to McDonald's. I'm sitting here with laundry that needs to be packed away. Everything is in a disarray. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that my house is immaculate. It's really not. It is a lived-in home, so we're gonna deal with that. But I was scrutinizing the slips yesterday because Courtney went and did the grocery shopping for me, and I was quite good in the sense of making one list where it said this is what you buy at Woolworths, this is what you buy at Checkers, right? And I wrote everything out. I said this 500 gram, 400 milliliters, the actual names. So you did really well compared to the last time we went to the shops. But there's a few things and then he told me that he found a solution for some stuff, and I was like the one solution makes no sense. And then he got confused with beef stir fry. Now you know what I'm talking about, the beef stir fry meat, and I wrote 400 grams or something like that. And then he said he even asked someone and he ended up with the stir fry mix, the veggies, the noodles, the sauce. And I was like, so okay, fine, I can amend our menu for the week, but I still need the beef. She's like, I didn't think. Anyway, and then he said, oh, I wanted to buy you flowers. And I said, thank you, but did you see the price of the flowers? He bought 200 rands worth of flowers. I only buy flowers that are 70 rand, and they just make my house look pretty, and off I go. But 200 rand, and that's the one thing, even though I'm very proud of what Courtney had done, because I do the grocery shopping mostly, and that's the thing, he doesn't look at prices, he just thinks. So he was like, oh my word, I thought it was 130 rand. Anyway, so I'm like sitting with 200 rand worth of flowers, so that's great. Today on the agenda is work, but I'm gonna work kind of like a half day because I have a doctor's appointment today. I have very two big issues. One is my knee. I've been having a knee issue for the last 2 months, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to sort it out because it's getting to a point where I'm lumping. And then another issue is my breast. There's just like weird rashes. Went to the pharmacist, they gave me ointment. Said if it doesn't work within a week, go to the GP. So here we are, going to the GP, but I reserved the Uber so that I can just go. Courtney is working kind of half day, so he'll meet me at the doctor. I can't believe that it's load shedding, and I'm so cold. I have the heater like right under my desk so that my legs can get warm. And yeah, I think it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna have to put my rain jacket on. And I don't know, it's just oblivious when I don't know what it is. My phone has been doing something weird. It's not giving me notifications when, like, you know, the 55-minute notification. So anyway, it's not a train smash. I just put the inverter on. My colleague bought me a book voucher. I'm telling you, this is the second time a colleague has bought me a book voucher, and I'm like so happy and grateful about it. It's my job to help people. I genuinely like to help people who are like really nice and are positive, and even with my colleagues. So I don't want anything in return, but I'm gonna lie, book voucher is pretty awesome. I'm gonna ask Courtney if he will take me to either like Cavendish or something, because the Mall by Us doesn't have exclusive books. Yeah, I just want to buy more books. Love books. Books are everything. Also, okay, we'll just talk about my little chain. I got 2 more these glasses chains, and they're just the most adorable thing ever. They're super cute. Oh, one thing I wanted to say though was I started automating. I know this is a bad thing. I started automating all the things that I have to pay for. So besides like the normal debit orders that go off, I would always go in the minute I get paid. I was paying like all these different places and things, and I was like, why am I doing that? All I do is just transfer my money that's on my check card, my credit card, and I automate all the stuff. And Bob's your uncle, I'm not stressed about going into the internet banking and do all those things. So yeah, I'm just having to tick off like all these things that are working on my nerves. I'm also fighting with the medical aid because I'm trying to get my medication on chronic. That's a whole spiel on its own, because it is eating, my pills are eating out of my savings like anything. And I can't have that, because what if a bigger issue arises and then I don't have savings, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm doing a lot of adult stuff, and I don't know why people glamorize being an adult. Doctor's taking long. Always. Just chilling. I think we're next.
Predominantly next. We're supposed to be next.
Yup.
Otherwise I sleep right here now.
Hello, it is Saturday and it is just after 8 and load shedding for the next 2 hours. But I don't know what's happening with my phone. It just doesn't give me that 55 notification anymore. So it's so annoying because I have to go into the app and see when load shedding is. But I have it now and I'm starving, but I do have a gas camping stove, which I can quickly make coffee, maybe do my waffles. The last time I did my waffles, it was like a whole thing, and I just don't feel like doing the whole thing. Anyway, last night we had to quickly come back because we had load shedding at 6, and so we wanted to make pizza, but it was too short of a time, so we quickly just fill it in the air fryer, and then we just had it with rolls, and then we watched qualifying. But I'm going to show you the 2 books I got because they are interesting. And also I just started the book, guys. I have so many books that I'm reading at the same, like, not simultaneously, but I have that The Power of Having Fun. I'm still reading that finance book. I started reading that, what is this majestical book that I'm reading? Some Kind of Happiness. And now I started the other book that I bought yesterday. So let me show you what I got. I bought Hook, Line and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is my second Tessa Bailey book, and I read a book called It Happened One Summer. Oh my word, absolutely fantastic. And this book, the characters, I would suggest reading that book first and then reading this one, because the sister of that character, Piper, is in here, and then the friend of Brandon in that book is in here. So it's almost like a second book type of thing, but not really. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I just started reading it this morning. You see, I'm reading on chapter 2, like it's I have a problem. This book is something else. Can we just talk about how thick this book is? So I've always had thick book fear. Like when I see thick books, I'm like, oh hell to the no. But I decided, you know what, I am gonna conquer that fear and buy it. It is a hefty book. It's like 600 pages. And it's called The Myth of Normal, Trauma, Illness and Healing in a Toxic Culture. And I saw this book quite a few times on YouTube and obviously on social media and stuff. I'm excited to delve into this book whenever I have a chance. It's not gonna be now. I'm just gonna have it on my shelf, and whenever I have a chance I'll read it, because if you know, I prefer reading a non-fiction book and a fictional book, just because it gives my brain a chance to live in a fictional world but also learn something in a non-fictional. So the plan today is literally just to sit on my ass in bed in my pajamas and read. That's all I'm gonna do, because the weather is yucky. It is going to be stormy. I think it's 90% rain. When the weather is like this, I prefer just laying in my bed, you know. Hello. I literally did not vlog yesterday because, can I tell you, there was nothing worth vlogging, because I literally stayed in bed in my pajamas and finished this entire book in a day that I bought on Friday. I kid you not. When I told Courtney when he got home that I finished the book, he said no, he said nothing, and he just like stared at me as if like, what the F. I'm just loving my Saturdays. I can't like keep emphasizing that I love my Saturdays. It's just so good for my soul. Anyway, but this morning I laid again for the better half of the morning. I then needed to strip the bed, which I hate stripping the bed. Honestly, it's like the worst thing alongside dishes. I hate doing dishes. And then I vacuumed the bed, because ever so often I just vacuum it for, you know, dust bugs that do accumulate and dust. And you guys know that we are suffering with the mold, and the mold in our apartment has been really bad. I took a break from reading and I just wiped down all the mold that was accumulating, especially on this side of the house, or the apartment, I guess. And it never happens on this side of the apartment. So I know in Cape Town everyone is experiencing mold at the moment. So yeah, winter has just been something else. I need to do a lot of admin. So it's 12 o'clock now, and I'm gonna make food like around 1 o'clock, because I'm not that hungry because I ate breakfast so late. But what I'm gonna do now is just go through slips. I like to just see how much we spend each week, and always week 1 is always a lot that we spend on. And then I don't know if I mentioned it in this vlog, but I have to extend my trip, or I have to. I am going to extend my trip because Cortina's wedding anniversary is on the 24th of August, and my mom is staying there until the 27th. So originally when I decided to go to the Northwest, I was going to stay with my mom for the 2 weeks. And then Corty said, no, it's our wedding anniversary, our first year wedding anniversary, I have to come back a week. So I only was going to stay there a week. So I booked my trip for a week, only for Corty to tell me, probably 2 days after I booked it, saying that he actually won't even be working over that weekend. So I then said, then why do I need to be here? Because for the majority of the week, I'm alone. So it didn't make sense. So I plan on being on leave the first week, which was my annual leave, whatever. And then the second week, I'm going to stay there and then work from there. So I'm going to be on the same flight as my mom. But in order for me to change my flight, it's going to cost me an additional 400 Rand. So I have enough. There goes my glasses. I am just going to pay the 400 Rand and just be done with it. For lunch, I'm making my famous one pot. Essentially, it's just me throwing everything in a casserole bowl thing with my vegetables, potatoes, and then the chicken on top with so much different spices, chicken stock, a little bit of oil, and shove it in the oven. And then it's like for 30 minutes. Then mix it around, kind of just move it around, another 30 minutes, and then I make rice with it. It's just quick and easy. This is, you know, I'm super lazy on a Sunday, and I still want that Sunday roast meal. The words are not coming out of my mouth, so that's what I'm gonna do now.
Things up in the air a little bit. Give us some opportunity like we did yesterday. But yeah.
I'm watching the race. I quickly just put it on mute. But I had this little box that I got from like PR a long time ago, and I use it to store all my paint and paint brushes. So I just sanded it down because I actually want to paint it this beautiful color. Let me just show you quickly. It is called Pink Wink, and this is a tester that I had bought for the other room, which is my office, and I'll talk about the other things that I'm going to paint. But yeah, I thought I'll just use this tester and kind of, oh, got on my finger, and paint this. Well, I've literally been sitting on the same spot and doing this little project of mine. So I'm just waiting for this to dry. I had to do 3 coats on it, so yeah, it's coming out nicely. It looks white on camera, but it's like this baby pink. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you guys will have a fantastic day, week, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.